Now, when I met with Netanyahu in Jerusalem in October, it was a privilege to have that opportunity, and he spoke about his vision for the region. I asked him about it, and he said it included removing the existential threat from Iran and building stronger ties with the modern Arab nations.
But the Prime Minister said that I can share with you 3 things that he spoke about. Netanyahu spoke strongly about the threat of Iran. He said the threat of Iran is not only to Israel's survival, but to the Middle East and to Western civilization. He said that Israel is fighting the broader war against terrorists who want to take us all back to the Dark Ages. And with the war raging, he spoke about the prospect of peace. He still hopes, he said, that the deal to normalise relations with Saudi Arabia will go ahead. I can tell you that the criticism from Washington that Netanyahu doesn't have a plan or that he doesn't know what he's doing in this war is utterly wrong. After speaking with him at length, he does have a clear strategy for the war, and he outlined it. It's obvious his motive is the survival of the Jewish state. But he's also fighting the terrorists and Iran to protect the world from dark forces. And it's why, any day now, we're expecting Israel to take on Iran and not let the evil Ayatollahs live out their dream to destroy Israel. And not just Israel, but all of us in the West.
So 8 months on from my report in Israel, we are now finally seeing Netanyahu's vision begin to come to fruition. And the strategy is smart. Israel has all but destroyed Iran's proxies in Hamas and Hezbollah, which leaves Tehran vulnerable. It doesn't have its terrorist armies to launch missiles and rockets across the border. And if Trump does have the courage to join Israel, this could end the financing of terrorism and create a safer, more secure, more prosperous Middle East than at any point in living memory. Now, Fox News host Mark Levin makes a similar point in the New York Post today, Mark Levin, I should say, in his article about how isolationism is the same as appeasement. It was a great article. He says, if all goes well, it will result in a transformed Middle East, an expansion of the Abraham Accords, and a world free of a nuclear terror regime. They, Netanyahu and Trump, are achieving what 47 years of prior policies have not. This is a real peace plan. And former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is also lending his voice to the argument that America needs to step in.
We should help Israel achieve its ultimate objective, whether that's providing those specialized munitions, or a set of other operations that the Israelis, I am confident, have in their arsenal. We should facilitate the end of Fordow. We should make sure it goes away.
Isn't it a pity that Pompeo is no longer part of Trump's inner circle? It's extraordinary to me as well, another point, that we saw hundreds of thousands protest to free Palestine, but where are the protesters to free Iran? This shows that for the left, in politics, in the media, in the public, it's not about the lives of Palestinians or Iranians. They don't care about that. It's only about attacking Israel. And there's still very little gratitude toward Israel for having the courage to take on this evil, tyrannical Islamist regime, where women are cruelly oppressed, there's no freedom of speech and no human rights. But none of that matters to the woke left. The only thing they care about is delegitimizing Israel.